I think we've all had some pretty sketchy people in our lives. And if one of them invites you out to dinner, or lunch, or breakfast, maybe a picnic, I would decline if I were you, because you never know what kind of food they will serve you. Today, we are going over the book Picnic at Pelin. It's pretty much about cannibals, so if that grosses you out, if that's a trigger, please click off this video. Anyways, enjoy. Come on, Pelin, I said. It will be fun. I don't know, Jacques, Pelin replied, her gammon's face betraying embarrassment, unusual for her. I just don't think it sounds like a good idea to me. What, going for a picnic? It's Sovereignty Day, celebrating High Rock's independence from the First Empire. Everybody goes for a picnic on Sovereignty Day. Yes, but not to Pelin Graveyard, and the weather isn't looking very good for a picnic. It's so gloomy, she shivered. Not to worry, I said, leading the way past through the wrought iron fences into the great cemetery. We'll have a roof over our heads. We're going to eat inside this old mausoleum here. What? Pelin said. But this is the crypt of your namesake, Baroness Pelin Guillaumard, who commanded the troops of Bancarai on Sovereignty Day. The very same, I smiled, bowed, and waved her to the dark mausoleum. Pelin looked inside and gulped, then said, All right, Jacques, you can't scare me. And hunching her head a bit into her shoulders, she ducked into the Baroness's last resting place. I followed, unfolding the picnic blanket with a flourish. Here we are. No need to sit directly on the clammy, strangely stained flagstones of the dark and dismal charnel vault. Comfort and elegance are my watchwords. Very funny, Jacques. She smiled gamely and folded her legs beneath her as I put the picnic basket in the center of the blanket. So what did you bring? Chef Antoine's deluxe picnic collection from the Anchor's Point Inn. A brace of rock pigeons grilled and deboned, with comwort chunty, Balam pudding, a jug of salibub, unless for a pigeon. Less pigeon, a voice whispered from back of the vault. An echo, by Mara. Did you hear that? Pelin, alas, legion, came the whisper, louder this time. I certainly heard that, Pelin said, leaping up. Jacques, what kind of trick are you playing here? Alaisan, legion, where? Said the voice, quite distinctly. Before our widening eyes, a blue phantasm came drifting up from a steep and narrow stairwell. With a shriek, Pelin backed flat against the far wall and froze, seemingly paralyzed. I felt cold stones at my own back and realized I'd done the same. The translucent blue phantasm, clad in armor of antique design, drifted between us, halted at the entrance, and turned. This is the day, isn't it? She demanded in hollow tones. The day of the attack. Yes, Countess, I said, surprised at my ability to speak. Right day, but wrong century. What? She flew at me, spectral hands raised like claws. Somehow, I shrank even further into the wall. What? Not again. That's right, Pelin piped up. Wrong century, wrong year. Go back to sleep, grandmother. Wrong year, the spectre said slowly. Back to sleep. And to our immense relief, the Countess' ghost began drifting back down the stairs, fading as it went. Gales of Kinnereth, Pelin said, sinking to the floor. I need a drink. You? Oh, yes, at least one, I said, as she poured the salliabub. What's taking so long? My hands are shaking. Here. I drained the milk and cider to the dregs that passed the mug back for more. Then I took a deep breath and began. Pelin, I'm really, really sorry. I never thought... Don't worry about it, she said. Here, have some more. Think of what a great story it'll make back at the Anchor's Point. You're not angry? Really? No, Jacques, not angry. Well then, let me carve the... That's funny. As I reached for the plate of pigeons, I felt a wave of cold pass over my body, and my hand fell short. By Arcade, what? I tried to stand, but got as far as my knees, then fell over onto the blanket. Pelin, something's wrong. It's nothing, dearest, she said, smiling sweetly. I just drugged your salliabub with paralyzing potion. Drugged? I mumbled. Why? Because there's this really exclusive club I want to join. Namir's Forgotten? But to be admitted, you have to consume human flesh. It's quite thrilling, Jacques. She drew a slender, razor-sharp blade from her bodice. Now, let's see. Where shall I begin? Now, I don't condone cannibalism, but Namira is a top 3 Daedric prince. I mean, hot take? Maybe. Maybe not. Bugs, ugliness, cannibalism, literally anything frowned upon. Namira's like, yeah, I'm chill with that. I think she's pretty cool. Besides that, I know this is on the shorter side. I have a normal length video that I'm working on. But I am almost at 1,000 subscribers. That would be huge if, you know, all of you click that subscribe button. I think that would be pretty cool. Anyways, I am going to start streaming a Skyrim playthrough that's all survival. So, like, I have to craft everything, like, no fast travel, eat, sleep. You guys know the drill. But, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. See ya.